Hey guys, I got a little bit of quiet time here in the house, so I figured that instead of typing out all of the answers that I'm getting for the cards, I will just do a video. I don't need to customize anything. Okay. So the way I did it was each pile, when I laid out a card, I had an intent that I was putting an answer to whatever it was that the question that you were thinking of. So pile number one, the answer was yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read some cards. I'm just going to read a few cards to say yes, this is why, or what you have to watch out for, or and I have a habit of tossing them on the floor, but we'll see what they have to say. Okay, so this is the cards for pile number one. So I feel that this is going to happen for you, but you're just trying to get the last little bit of pieces put together in the puzzle. You're kind of getting to the point where you're ready to take off with this, and you've got what you want in mind and a goal set, and you there's just some little things that you have to make sure are in place before you go for this. Now I will say that when this does happen, this is going to happen pretty quick. Like, this is going to be something swift, and it's going to take you towards a big change, but you are ready for it. And I feel you just need to put a couple pieces into the puzzle. Like, you've got what you need there. You know what you want to do. I feel too, for some, maybe you're lacking a little bit of confidence in going forward, and maybe that's what it is that's stopping you. But once you gain whatever it is that you're trying to, the last little piece put together, things are going to move quick. They're going to move fast for you. Okay, so this is pile number one. So I'm going to read one of these cards. And this is something you may have to surrender to in order to move forward with what the plans are that you have going on, that will help you overcome, like, and just so you know, whatever this choice is that you're doing, whatever this is that you are ready to go for, this is going to be make a big impact on your life. Like, these two cards that I pulled out, I don't know if you can see them that great, but the Emperor and the Chariot, these are considered major cards. So these are cards that is in your, you are destined. This is your fate. This is happening whether you want it to or not. So this is something that universe and spirit and your purpose, this is moving you towards what it is that you want to do. Like, it's a to me, these are a big impact on your life. Okay. What's something you might need to let go of to get this moving? Okay. So I got two, maybe three. Three. Okay. So I'm just going to read them. So surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. See, like, you need to trust yourself and know that this is what you're going to do, and you, like I said, you got your stuff together. You are ready to take this on, but for whatever reason you've got that little ego, let's say, in the back of your mind saying, "Man, I'm not too sure about that." But let it go. Let it go. Okay. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Yeah, this is something, to me, when I'm looking at this card, I'm seeing this is like a true desire for you. This is like almost like your heart calling, but you are just afraid to speak up for yourself, maybe, so to say, or you're hanging on to something a little bit that's maybe causing you not to speak your truth, but you need to trust what's inside of you. Okay, surrender your need to always be right. Oh, this must be my card. Okay. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be by yielding, not rigid. Sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing. By yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. Okay. So, when we can learn to let that control go of what we want to happen, you'll find that it actually comes to us. When we just kind of let it go and be like, okay, like I can't make this person see my side of the story. So I've put it out there. Now that's it. And just let things flow. Like sometimes we hang on to pettiness and we need to feel that we're worth it. Like we know, like it's just if we can let that go, things actually flow a little bit better towards us. Okay, so that was pile number one. Your answer to whatever it was is yes, it's going to happen. You just need to put yourself out there first. You need to surrender to your power and trust, and don't always need to be right. Okay, guys, that's pile number one. Is there a time on this? I don't think so. Okay. So, on to pile number two. So the answer that came up for pile number two is no, you shouldn't. And maybe just not at this time. But let's see what these cards have to say. Okay. So, okay. So you're not quite ready to stand down yet. You're still holding on to something and feeling that you need to be guarded, that you need to be protected, that you need to stand up for yourself because right now you're really not ready to. I want to say you're really not ready to test that water yet, but I think there's some things that you've been hanging on to. Maybe I'm seeing, for some reason I'm feeling a move, like your stability has been kind of rocked, like maybe you're thinking of moving, maybe you're thinking of starting a new job and you're just not sure what it is yet that you want to do or if you're making the right decision, but there's something that you are hanging on to that you need to let go of in order to be able to go forward and work with these people. Like I'm feeling that there's maybe some other people, but I'm feeling that the reason is kind of you're holding yourself back. Maybe you're feeling you're not good enough to go. Maybe you're worried about working with other people or you're tired of working with people, but you're making some kind of a choice, and for some reason I'm feeling that it's a move, like you want to move, like you want to go, you want to move, but you're just afraid because maybe you don't think you're ready to do it yet. um yeah, I think I'm feeling that you might just it's just not the right time. I don't feel it's the right time. Like I feel that it's gonna happen, but just not right now. Okay. I wanna see I wanna see why. I wanna see what this wheel means. Pile number two. Yeah, you're just not ready to move on yet. You're still hanging on. Maybe financially, you're just not stable enough yet. You've been saving up though, but you're just not quite ready to get out and have everything that you need. There's some kind of tie that you're looking into that you're just maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you're afraid to be on your own. I don't know. Okay, so let's see what you need to let go of in order for the situation to change. to a yes. What needs to happen? I hope you guys can see these cards still because it's starting to get a little dark in here. It's so nice and quiet. Nobody's home. Okay, so what do you need to surrender to in order to make this no a yes? Okay. Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So you're just trying to, maybe you want to move or somebody else wants to stay, or I feel that this card really speaks for itself. Like, how I'm trying to think of a way to say this. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So yeah, stop blocking yourself. It's like you're standing in a tide and the water's pushing against you, and instead of just letting go and enjoying the ride, you're hanging on to something, and you're just, for some reason, you just don't want to sit down and let it go. Like, let things move the way they're supposed to. Okay, surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with the healthier alternatives. Okay. So maybe that's what's stopping you from going with the flow, is because you've got this addiction to something, and it's what's stopping you from being able to move forward with what it is that you want to do right now, because maybe that is what is taking your money away, and you're having a hard time letting that go. Addictions are not easy to overcome, I know. But yeah, okay. I'm going to do one more. When we set our mind to something, it's not easy, but it can be done if it's something you really, really want. Okay, I'm definitely sorry, but not taking all those. What does the universe have to say? So I'm going to read these two first. Set this here. Happiness is my birthright. So yeah, like of course, like I feel that maybe you're not feeling that. Maybe you're feeling that you don't deserve the happiness, and maybe that's why you have the addiction you do. That you just feel that you're destined to be where you are right now, and this is the only happiness that you know. But you know it's unhealthy, but you just don't know how to change it, how to move forward with it. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. That's this is taking time for yourself, to listen to you, to trust your voice, to want to do things for yourself. Maybe it's stepping out and getting help if that's what you need to do, but you need to do a lot of self-reflection and really listen to your inner voice, and decide what it is that is truly the most important. Oneness is my true nature. So yeah, getting in tune with yourself. It's a pretty tough thing to do sometimes, but whatever it is right now is stopping you from moving forward to where it is that you want to go. Like, things could happen. Like, all of these cards, just so you know, are cards that you can make change just like that. These cards aren't showing me anywhere except for the Wheel of Fortune that things are going to change for the better, like when you're ready to make it move. Like, this, the rest of them are all things that you could change this week. Like, these could be decisions that you're going to make this week. Like, these are things that are absolutely not set in stone, that they can be changed at any time. The only thing that's not going to change is that things are going to change for you, but it just depends on which way you take it. Okay guys, that's pile number 2. So, pile number 3, and I think I just mixed those cards, is the answer for it was there's going to be a delay. So there's a good possibility that whatever it is that you were asking about is going to happen, but something's just going to be slowing it down a little bit. It's probably not just going to move just as quick as you'd want it to. So let's see what the cards have to say about that. They got a lot to say. Why are you on a delay? You're moving towards some kind of a justice. You're moving towards some kind of balance. I think maybe you might have met somebody. Okay. Okay. So I just got to figure out how I'm going to do this here. So something's happening. Something major is going to happen. Some kind of transformation is going to happen, and I have a feeling it's going to have to do with family, a relationship, somebody that you admire. I feel that maybe somebody's running away with something, not quite being honest. But I feel that I think that there's somebody new coming in. There's somebody this could be a younger person. Um, yeah, I'm gonna say like a younger person, and there's gonna be some kind of a, I don't know if maybe, I don't know if maybe there's two people that you're having to, like, to me, I'm getting right now that you are the glue in whatever is going on right now. I don't know if there's some kind of a conflict going on between maybe a spouse and a son or something, but I feel that you're trying to balance something out. I don't know if you're trying to balance out, maybe a person that you've met, but I'm feeling like you're looking to talk to somebody. Like something you're not seeing something. You're not looking at the bigger picture. You're kind of seeing what you want to see, and if you don't turn around and take a look, I have a feeling something's going to get shaken up. Something's going to happen. Something's going to change. I'm not saying it's bad, but there is going to be a transformation, and it's going to rock your world for sure. But I think you're going to get some clarity. I think that, okay, I'm feeling like somebody's taken something from you, and you are finally, I don't know, I think you're finally starting to free yourself. Like, this is kind of, I'm getting so many different emotions right now with this read. Like, I feel that there may be some kind of, you've met maybe a couple of people and you're just not sure where you want to weigh your options. I think that you've been talking to somebody. I think somebody's been maybe on your mind a little bit, but there's something you're not seeing. There's something that you're not looking at. And if you don't open your eyes, things are going to change real freaking fast for you. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a new person that you've met through a friend, or um A family figure, I don't know, but if you don't, there's something you're not seeing here. Like something is coming to you and you're just not quite there to, you're not grasping it yet. But you have to, because it's going to make just something different. Something is going to be different, and it's from whatever it is that you're trying to balance out right now. It's because it's coming right out of that card. Like it's whatever the decision is that you're about ready to make is can make or is going to make a really big impact on things. And I think that I feel there may be somebody walking away from something, maybe a way of thinking, maybe just I feel that you need to really watch. I don't like to do this, but I'm really feeling this. I really feel that you need to watch who you're associating with, who it is that's in your life right now, because I'm feeling that there's a little bit of unease and you're not quite sure, and there's something maybe that they're wanting you to see. This could be a family member, this could be a spouse, this could be a friend, this could be like there's something going on that, and you know it's got to, like, you know there's changes coming, like you know that something's going to come of this if they don't open their eyes and see. And I think that maybe I'm feeling that you're going to something's maybe, I think maybe somebody's coming to you in your dreams. I'm feeling somebody's, you've been maybe dreaming about something, like you're looking at getting the help, like you're repairing, you're not allowing people to judge you anymore, and you're just letting yourself go. Like people are going to judge, people are going to say what they want to say, but you know what, you got to stand up for yourself and you got to do what's right. So like whether it means shaking somebody's life up because that's what needs to be done, well then that's what needs to be done. But whatever it is, there's just something holding you back, something's being held back, something's not being shown, and that's what's putting a delay in whatever it is that the decision, like somebody, you're not seeing something, somebody's not telling something, some, like, I don't know. I do know that this is a really has like you've got one, two, three, four major arcana cards in here, and the tower is a really moving moment. Like it's the tower is a huge change. Like if things don't become more balanced and steady, then trust in spirit. Like maybe you should start. I just got, you know, maybe you should start meditating. Maybe you should start reading self-help books, writing in a journal, doing something, getting whatever it is that you're feeling inside of you out. Because once you can release that, like even if you talk to somebody, a friend, whatever, that you really truly trust, something's you gotta change, you gotta something's gotta change. Okay, surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Well, there, right there. See, you gotta get yourself in in your moment. Surrender resentments. Holding onto resentment only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. Okay, so maybe that's what you're not seeing. Maybe you're not seeing what somebody's giving to you and you just feel like they keep on taking. Or it could be the other way around. Maybe you feel like they're, you're not seeing them take this away from you. Anyways, surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So that comes with meditation and contemplation. Like that is the best time to heal. And when you can start to see where things need to change, like change is such a vague word. Like it can be used in so many different ways. But I mean like really seriously, like when you look at yourself, I want to say this, when you look at yourself and you're like, oh, look at my flabby arms, like I look like crap. You know what, as soon as that thought starts to come into your head, instead of allowing it to go on and on and on all day long to ruin it, just think, meh, So what, you know, and love yourself. Like, think of, like, I could ramble forever. I need a drink. I'm going dry. Huh. Okay. So, I'll read one more card. You know, don't take what I say and run with it, because I am just reading cards. I have absolutely no idea what goes on. I could be, you know, you could be listening to this going, oh my God, Bonnie, you, something wrong with you, lady. You don't know what you're talking about. Crazy. That's okay. All right. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. So, what am I? Stream of love supporting my dreams. There's your stream of love. This cup, these are cups. This is represents love. This is, I'm feeling that maybe you're not feeling very stable in the relationship that you're in right now. Maybe things have already been rocked. Maybe things you've already been shaken up, and and you're like, what the hell is going on here? And you're just like, whoa. But just know, you know, I don't know. I do. I say that too much. I shouldn't say that, but anyways, I honor how I want to feel, which is 100% true. You wanna sit there all day and dwell on the shit that somebody said to you last week, or because your arms are flabby, or do you want to wake up in the morning and be like, oh, this is a good day, and actually be like, feel good about yourself, regardless of what you look like or what some dickhead said to you down the road last week. You know, like, we really need to feel good inside in order to show it on the outside. We can't just show it on the outside and hide it on the inside, because when we hide who we really are and what we really want, then our body just goes anyways. That is pile number 3. So that is a delay on whatever it is that you asked for. Should you or shouldn't you? And yeah, there's some big things that are going to happen soon. And I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm just saying that you need to be aware. Okay. We'll go to pile number 4. Okay. I have a tendency to talk too much, if you don't know me. If you do, you know. So I'm trying to keep this as short as I possibly can. Okay. So let's do pile number 4. So the answer is soon. So things are going to happen soon. But let's see. And I'm interested, actually, if you've got like any ideas on how I could make this better, or if you were actually, if it made any sense to you, that'd be great. Something. Oh boy. Okay. So soon things are gonna start moving. Oh my goodness, like, look at this. Is something big going on right now. Somebody could be pregnant. Somebody could just have a baby. Somebody could be moving. There's some kind of rebirth. There's a, almost like a, they say, like, something's coming to an end. You're starting to see the light. You're starting to see somebody for who they are. I'm not saying that this person is a bad person, but I'm saying that you're starting to see something for what it is. It's, you've been allowing yourself to be held on a string, and like, this is like the addictions card. The devil is like, this is this is like your inner ego, your voice telling you that you're not good enough, that you're poop or whatever, and you've got people around you. This could be people around you that are talking to you like that, but I'm feeling that um somebody's going to help you out of this. Somebody's been talking to you, giving you some help. I want to just take this in for a minute here. I think that you're not quite ready for things to move as quickly as they could. Like there's something going on in your mind. Like maybe you have a lot of self-doubt, maybe you don't trust, maybe there's somebody that's um you're not sure of. But I'm feeling, I'm feeling that you've been putting things together. I feel that you've been, okay, the Emperor and the Empress. So these two are a match to me, 3 and 4. So I think what I'm getting is something's been changing. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe somebody's been controlling. Maybe somebody is hiding something. I don't know. I don't want to say that. But I feel that there's, you're not quite moving as fast as you want to, and there's a little bit of instability. Like you're not feeling quite as grounded. Maybe you're not thinking that he's loving you anymore, and he really is. But there's some kind of maybe it's work. I'm not. I'm feeling this is more in your head. I feel that whatever it is that you're worried about is really in your head. Like you are possibly an overthinker, somebody who worries about everything way before they even need to think about worrying about it, and it's maybe making things a little difficult on your relationship because our overthinking drives us crazy, right? So like when you're thinking all this shit in your mind, like again, it's gonna not make you feel like you're loved. And it's not that you're not loved, because you are, but you just don't feel, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of really looking at this card. Like there's some kind of flow. Like this person loves you, but I don't know. Maybe you have lost feelings for this person, or you're looking back to see and see if they really do want you, because like you've got this worry in your head that things aren't gonna happen. Maybe you're afraid that it's just not going anywhere. Something could have happened where your stability, obviously, maybe with a job or something, but I feel I feel that things are changing. Things are going to come to an end. Things are going to start to show their light. You are actually going to see things for the way they are. And I'm not saying that it's bad, but I the overthinking is way where you got to stop. That's what you got to let go of, is what is driving you crazy in your mind. You know what? If there's something bothering you, put it out there. Don't hold on to it. Don't hold on to it. Okay. So I don't know where half the stuff comes from. It just falls out of my mouth and I say whatever whatever comes. That's what an intuitive reader does, I guess. I'm learning that. So what is something you need to surrender to in order for this to happen? Well, it's going to happen. It's going to happen soon, but what do you need to be prepared for? What do you need to surrender to get to where you're going? Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking. Overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is time of recreation and rejuvenation. Okay, so maybe that's what you guys need. You need to do with your spouse. Spend a little time together. See, remember why it was that you fell in love in the first place. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths and attractiveness and power. So, again, like in your head, get out of your head. Trust yourself. Don't worry about what everybody else thinks because you know what? What everybody else thinks doesn't matter. What matters lives in your house. Okay, I got a house full. Thanks for watching my video. Till next time.
Till next time.
Yeah, I just was getting done and you opened the door.
There's
Thank you.
fries in there too for everyone.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
What are you doing?
We're gonna go back out. I'm gonna throw on the shirt though because it's hot. It's hot.
Oh, my eyes are watering.
Move when. Move when.